Welcome back to my full pop restoration series. In the last episode, you saw me transform my dull and flat paint from this to this, and I couldn't believe how well it came out. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to clean and polish your wheels, but before I do that, there's a couple more jobs I need to tackle. The first is the inside of my boot lid. Now the paint on the outside of the car is looking so good, the back of the boot lid looks a bit sorry for itself. After I washed down the paint to remove the dirt, I then dried it off, masked the back end of my car and boot area so I didn't cover everything in paint. Then using a rattle can, I started to lay down the stone chip paint. As I've said before, don't apply too much paint in one go. It's best to slowly sweep the paint across the surface to get an even coat, and overlap each of your passes slightly to ensure that you do not have gaps in between the areas you spray. As you can see, I was particularly careful when spraying near the edges, as my nice polished paint was directly behind it. In hindsight, I should have sprayed this before restoring the paint on the outside. We live and learn, so that's exactly what I'm going to do with the bonnets. I also wanted to spray through the openings inside the boot. As you can see, if you take your time, it doesn't come out looking too bad. So my next job was the bonnets. I had already given them a pre-wash as you saw in episode 2, but I wanted to make sure that any dust and dirt was removed before laying it paint side down, as I didn't want to rub the dirt into the paint while I was removing the rust from inside the grills. I then removed the bonnet trim before getting to work with some coarse and medium grade wet and dry paper. A good tip here is to use air to blow away any loose rust. I use my pet dryer. Then it was time to apply the stone chip paint in the same way I did with the boot lid. I put the painted bonnets to one side for a couple of days for the paint to harden before my daughter Melissa helped me fit the bonnets once again. I then applied Restore compound, polish, wax and ceramic coating. Now to help you see the full transformation in the paint, here's a little video clip of before I used the Autobrite Direct Products. And this is it after. To see my step-by-step video on how to transform your paint, go check out episode 3. Now it's time to clean and polish the wheels. Now, getting the rear wheels off is always fun. Not. You may be interested to know that the wheels I have are called Centerline Auto Drag. The rears are 8x10 and fitted with BF Goodrich truck tyres. I fitted a set of chrome wheel knockoffs which I think really add some character to the car. The front face of the wheel is looking a bit flat and could do with the polish, but at the back of the wheel is covered in grime and muck, so I took the opportunity to give them a thorough clean. I used up all the Autobrite degreaser on the engine and under the car, and this would have worked a treat on these wheels. But I did have some of my chain and sprocket degreaser left in the garage, so I used that instead. I used the detailing brush to work the degreaser into the grime, and then rinsed it off before attacking it with my pressure washer. Then using Autobrite Direct Britegel, I gave the back of the wheel a good coating. Before using one of the brushes from the Autobrite detailing brush set. As you can see, I also worked the Britegel into the tyre before rinsing it off with my pressure washer. And wow, what a difference. So then I set about doing the same to the front face of the wheel, which didn't need quite as much effort. The next stage was to spray the front face of the wheel with Autobrite Purple Rain, which would remove any iron fallout, including brake dust. As you can see, and unsurprisingly, the Purple Rain really found the fallout on the front wheels especially. Now that the dirt and grime has been removed, it was time to put some sparkle back into the wheels. For this, I started with Autobrite Metalworks Polish and a wheel polishing applicator I bought from eBay. Throughout this series, you can see that I didn't use any expensive specialist tools. Admittedly, I'm certain I'll get better results if I did, but it just shows you what you can achieve by using a simple household drill. Yet again, I took my time flipping between using the mop and a microfiber towel. Then, when I could start seeing the shine in the surface, I switched to Autobrite Duo Polish. Yes, this is the same polish I used on my car paint, and yes, it does actually leave your chrome work looking incredible too. As you can see, I use an applicator pad and a microfiber towel. Then using a woolen wheel mitt, I then gently wiped over the wheels, which really gave it a bright shine. Now you can use cleaning products on this wheel mitt, but in this case I didn't. The final stage was using Autobrite Direct Tyre gloss on the wall of the tyres. To apply this, I used the applicator pad, which really works well. Sometimes it's the little things in life that makes a difference, isn't it? So that's it, job done. Let me leave you with a few before and after shots so you can really see the difference in the finish. It's a bit of a mucky job, but I hope you would agree it was well worth the effort. Now don't forget, if you're looking to purchase any cleaning products for your car or motorcycle, then Autobrite Direct has kindly offered a 15% discount for my subscribers. Use this code at the checkout. And as always, if you have any questions, then please leave them in the comments. And thanks as always for watching. Subscribe, like and comment.